remember to stay clear of all other
Mickey's down there. Minnie's down there. Pluto's the dog. I'll go to the restaurant. Those are actually probably transported, to be honest with you. Because I didn't see any. Yeah, I don't see any lights on them or anything. And they're, yeah, no, that's a transporter. There's no way that guy's a cop. He's a little bit too
Same baker we used last time? Try it one more time. And then you come.
Well, hey everybody, it's Josh with Resort TV1 and I am live this morning at the Magic Kingdom for a very special day. It's July 4th, everybody. Happy July 4th from here at Walt Disney World in the Magic Kingdom. And a big thank you to all of our veterans out there watching who helped, make this day possible every single year. We appreciate you. And a big thank you to all the resort hoppers out there for watching as well. What a wonderful day. Even if you're not from the United States, we still welcome you to celebrate with us today. And we hope you enjoy this fun stream. And we are in for a big, big special treat today. Not only because here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy, but also because we're going to be watching a United States Air Force flyover of the Magic Kingdom with some F-35 Lightning IIs, I believe is what they said, and a KC-135 Stratotanker. Big, big plane. So, I'm sure it's going to be busy on Main Street. Everybody waiting for the flyover. Guys, this is going to be epic. You don't want to miss it. And I hope you enjoyed the little monorail starting point because, oh, look at the Dapper Dans. They're all patriotic. I love it. Look at their outfits. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the start, guys. That was super fun. I was ready early, and I thought, why not? Oof. So I'm not going to stay live too long today. The plan is to show the flyover, and then the plan is to show the flyover, and then after that we will go ride a couple rides like People Mover and whatnot, and then probably end this stream and head over to Epcot. So we hope you will join us for all of the incredible fun. Some people don't know what's going on, some people do, but I'm going to stay in the shade for a minute. CM Carly's here. Oh my gosh, Josh, did you sleep at all? Good morning, happy 4th. Thanks, Carly. It was so good to hang out with you yesterday. She got me a cookie last night, guys.
How's it going, Josh?
Good, how are you?
Good, happy 4th.
Oh, you too, happy 4th. No, I've never streamed a flyer before, guys. Yeah, flying solo. Yeah, Jenna, she decided to stay home and rest, and that's totally fine. I decided to be crazy, and here I am. I feel fine. I am going to take a break, so a lot of people don't know why people are stopping or what we're waiting for, but that is cool. I will be stepping out in the sun here in a little bit. We have about 25 minutes till the flyover. It probably won't be quite fireworks crowd, but they should do 2 passes, probably one right over the castle, and then sometimes they do one where they do a breakaway. Can you get the characters in holiday outfits? I'll try. 10:30, that's right. Old Mr. Oh, we got some beeping going on over here. Sorry, guys. We got Old Mr. Young Dude, $20. Happy 4th of July. God bless the USA. Thank you so much. Old Mr. Young Dude, that's right. God bless the USA. And hello again to all of our friends from other nations as well. Hey, Scuba Steve. Can't go to Epcot till 2. Right. That's right. A little before 2. But yeah, I may actually eat lunch here. But then I'll just take the monorail over because we're going to end up here tonight anyway. So that works out just fine. And don't worry, I'll get in the middle here in a minute, and I'm sure they'll move the balloons and blah blah and all that. So we'll have a good shot.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
You guys on YouTube right now.
Oh, awesome.
Resort
Yep.
TV?
You having fun?
Awesome. Yeah, I just got here.
Good.
Gonna sit here and wait for the flyover.
Yes. Yeah, this looks like a good place to wait.
Yeah.
Once it gets closer, I'll probably run out in the middle, but this is like nice and cool for now.
I figured that, and plus you get a good view of it all the way across.
Yes. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, excuse me, is like to have a little bit of a perspective of Main Street too.
Yeah.
Plus, I know the signal works here.
Do you think you can say hi on
Of
your
course,
channel?
of course.
You've always been wanting to go on YouTube.
Yeah, what's your name? What is it? Alex? Nice to meet you. Who do you want to say hi to?
All your YouTube friends?
All your buddies at home? All right. Well, and what are your names, Mom and Dad?
Terry and
Nice to meet you.
from Wisconsin.
That's like a patriotic dinosaur shirt. Like, you can't lose with that. That's very cool.
Oh, it's nice meeting
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good day, guys. Oh, we got the car coming through. I think we're gonna have to step aside. like a duck. My son woke me up at 7 a.m. Oh my goodness. Happy 4th. That's gotta be like I-4 traffic, except for worse, because all the people are just kind of standing there. Okay. I may switch to my old reliable, old trusty reliable connection, but right now, we'll see. Morning, David DMB. I am the Energizer Bunny. That's right, Streamfinder Disney Duck Car. By the way, everybody say hi to WDW Streamfinder, big supporter of the channel. Hi, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, WDW Streamfinder again. Go check out their website, wdwstreamfinder.com. Characters are doing a show by the castle, but we are going to stay back here where I know the signal is good. And that way we'll get a perspective of at least part of Main Street. I don't need to get all of it, and I'm not shooting any film today, so... Okay, it looks like we got good signal here. Let me stay where we're at. I did not sleep in the parking lot. I got to sleep at about 2:30 after I set up all the streams for today. I guess I should have had all that done before, but I had to be careful with that because you have to have the stream keys set up and everything else. So, but anyway, yeah. So I did try and set it all up and get it all going. But bottom line is, I didn't get a ton of sleep, and I got up at 8, so like 5.5 hours. Not bad. I'll take it. All right, we're gonna do a little zoom here. Yep, we got about 22 minutes till the flyover. And one time I'll do a zoom once, but the first time I'll probably just let it fly in wide angle, or in the regular angle. That way you can see it the whole time. I don't want to miss it. I will not be changing lenses, so you don't have to worry about. I know you get that lens blackout thing when my lenses change. We will not be doing that. Just be using the two lenses that we've got without the blackout. So we'll do the best we can to not miss it. Josh 2024. Oh my goodness. I told somebody the other day there is not enough money in the world for me to want to be president. Not just that, but there is just not enough motivation. Hey, Dad. All right. Ooh, let me turn the brightness up. There we go. Perfect. The KC-135 is about 2 minutes away on the flight radar. Oh, cool, Kyle. So, yeah, what I'm thinking is they're probably staged somewhere. They're probably doing like circles or something, getting ready. I don't know. Probably in a holding pattern, I would imagine. Because, you know. But also, I'm sure those guys can time it down to the minute if they really need to. Like, they can leave. Where do you think they flew out of? Do you think they flew out of Tampa? No, they've got MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa. Probably is where they came out of, I would think. But somebody let me know. What do you guys think? Some of you guys are better at the military stuff than I am. Hey, Kim. Hey, Glenn. Janice Disney. Hey, Phil. Hey, Mr. Cruise Fever. Oh, big Air Force One. That's cool. Oh, super chat from John Olivieri. $10 from John Olivieri. Thank you so much, John. Why be president when you can be king of Disney? That's right, that's right. Way less stress. I'm not the king of Disney, but it would be way less stress either way. Hey, Surf Bum, Surfer Girl, RJ, Scott. They were circling by Tampa, but now they're on a straight shot here at 3,000 feet. I wonder what, okay, so they did come out of Tampa. I wonder what altitude they will fly over at. What do you think, couple hundred feet? Maybe 500 feet. They haven't practiced it, I don't think. Didn't the B-1 bombers used to fly out of MCO? I don't know. Hey, Disney lover. Oh, Jackie, you're very welcome. I'm glad to share it with you. You might be wondering, why am I so far back? I want to get a good perspective of the whole street. Graphic Wolf, happy 4th. I was a crew chief on the B-2 Stealth back in the day. Retired now. That's awesome, Graphic Wolf. Very cool. Hey, Alley Cats. I see if Britt was here, he'd have his camera set up and he'd get some really good shots of it. MacDill has very nice homes. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Here's a fun fact for the early streamers. John Adams and Tom Jefferson both passed on July 4th. I read that the other day. They should buzz the tower. I know, right? Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full, right? I'm in Tampa. Wow, I did not hear them. Yeah, maybe, Tanina. I don't think those planes you would hear unless you were, pretty close, because they're not breaking the sound barrier or anything out there. They wouldn't need to. They just cruise over here, so you wouldn't have heard a boom. Hey, Victor. Hey, Amy. They have to be at a minimum of 1,000 feet because of prior accidents. They want to have some altitude in case something goes wrong. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's probably a good point. Well, there is a no-fly zone on Disney World, but obviously they're the military and they have permission, to do that. So, but most of the time you can't fly. I believe it's 2,000 feet is the ceiling here. 800 to 1,000 feet. Great to switch to the big screen to really enjoy this. I will not respond to the chat. Yep, for sure. Britt would be in one of the planes, right, Carly? Nothing like waking up this morning feeling pregnant. I won't be able to rest until midnight. Oh, Brianna, wow. Well, congratulations, though. Beat me to the Top Gun quote. Yep. I saw a guy with a shirt like that the other day. The shirt said, "Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full." Nope, we are 18 minutes out, guys. 18 minutes. And again, I'll move here in a minute, but they just flew over Claremont. Okay, so they are not far. I mean, technically, if they were really going to just head straight here, Claremont would definitely be. Claremont would be. Yeah, I'm going to center myself up here. Claremont would be definitely a. There we go. This is probably a good shot. Claremont would be really quick from here because of even if they were flying at a low altitude. Okay, all you experts out there, all you jet experts out there, what's the lowest speed they can fly? Because I'm sure they'll fly over at low speed so we can see them. So what's the lowest speed they can fly safely? Like, can they get down to like 200 miles an hour and still be pretty safe, or do they have to be like 300-400? I don't know what the lowest speed they can do is. All right, we're out in the street. We got to get a center shot here. They're probably circling and waiting for the go. Yep, graphic wolf. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, they're circling. I figured. I mean, like I said, they want to be ready. They don't want to be cruising in at the last second. They also probably before they go, they have to form up too. 180. Okay, it's the lowest they can go. That's why I figured there was some limit to that. The slowest they could go. Right, the military are the only ones. Well, the military can fly wherever they want. I mean, let's be honest. You know, they're here to defend us. They should have that, right? But also, but yeah, it's just for safety. 250 knots. Okay, a little lower than 200 could be slower if there's a headwind. Private pilot is 3,000 feet. You actually can fly through it if you're under direction by ATC. Brian. Oh, thanks, Brian. So yeah, so you could. That's why I figured if with permission and with direction from air traffic, you could fly over it, but you can't just fly over there without permission. I was flying with my friend. He's a private pilot, and we were flying in a Cessna, and we flew over Disney. But you have to be. I think we were at 3,500 or 4,000 feet just to be, within the legal limit. We were probably at 4. I think we were probably at 4,000 feet to give us some cushion. On air traffic control, they said they'll be at 350 knots. Okay, so they'll be coming pretty, decently fast. Almost 3,000 watching, guys. We are 15 minutes away from an epic flyover. Check the exposure here real quick. I think we're good. KC-135 is currently flying at 360 miles an hour. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, with those planes, there's got to be a certain speed they have to fly to stay safe. It's Boxing Day. Is it? No, it's not Boxing Day. That's the 26th, right? Oh, we're about to let it go. 79 million per plane. My goodness. Hey, Jenna. We're out here, Jenna. We are out here in the sun. Hi, guys. I was in the shade, but I wanted a central shot, so I can do this for 15 minutes with my sunscreen and my hat. Yes, I did put sunscreen on today. Ooh, somebody should do a live stream from the cockpit. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm sure they could mount cameras, but I don't know about live stream. Like, connection, even for the military, would be rough. Just transitioning from tower to tower that quickly. The Orlando Class B airspace starts at 6,000, so you can fly anywhere between 3,000 to 6,000 over Disney without permission. Okay, that's what. Okay, thank you. So I was flying a little bit when my friend was flying, and he let me fly for a little bit while we were in a safe spot, and and of course, I didn't know how to watch anything, or we weren't anywhere near anybody. But all of a sudden, somebody comes over the radio and says we were in a, I don't remember what they call it. We were in a flight lane or something, in one of the commercial flight lanes, and we needed to get out of it. And so I didn't know this, but there's like flight lanes, almost like highways in the sky, and you have to. So you can cross those as long as there's not a plane within a certain distance. You can cross the flight lanes, but you can't stay in them unless you're commercial. So they were just asking us to cross and get out. Of course, I didn't know, but he got us out. Vicky Stiz 1999, my family's been ninja watching for the last year. We just had to thank you for all you do to bring Disney magic to our house daily. Keep up the great work. Josh, Jenna, Mom, and Dad, happy 4th of July. Thanks, Vicky. Oh, that's cool, Samuel. Thanks. At 35 stall speed is 111 knots or 127. Okay, so they have to stay well above that then. Yeah, Jenna's going to join me at Epcot. Oh wow, they literally flew through the stadium. They almost hit the construction crane. Wow. Okay, yeah. That's like Buzz on the tower. I'm glad nobody got hurt. Oh, if Britt was here, he'd be able to tell you all kinds of stuff that I don't know. He's gonna watch this on the replay, so shout out to Britt. Maggie, $5 today makes 1 year since I discovered Resort TV 1. So much has improved, and it's been a wonderful journey. Looking forward to another year. Happy 4th. Happy 4th, Maggie. All right. Yep, Jenna's going to be joining me a little bit later. Yes, to all those who have served our country, thank you for your service. It's a great way to salute our veterans by having this flyover as well. Like I said, as we started the stream, none of this would be possible. July 4th celebrations or anything without our military, for sure. So we appreciate you, all of you. Stratotanker at Mount Dora at 3,300 feet. Not 33,000. We'd never see them. 3,300 and 330 knots. Cool. Looks good at MK. Yeah, Ron. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Hi. You guys want to say hi on the stream? Hi. So they're going to be flying over in 12 minutes. Oh, you're welcome.
Don't interrupt you. Don't need to be on the stream. But
Okay.
let us get your lunch today. We always go enjoy your stream.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks for what you do.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, here we go. They were over my house just now. That's awesome. Yeah, so I have to, yeah, so I'll do a ride or two. We'll see. But I have to wait till 2 to go over to Epcot anyway. So Jenna, I'm sure you're still watching. I'm probably going to go ahead and just take the monorail to Epcot. And then we can either take the monorail over or take your car over. And that'll help us get through. I don't know. We'll have to see how we want to do it. We'll talk about it here later. Or I'll take the monorail over. My car will be here. And I can drive you back to Epcot at the end. Either way, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll do it. Doing another 360. Yep, they've got a little bit. You got a little bit of time left. They want to, I'm sure, be in the military. They'll be very punctual. Hey, David, for sure. I'm glad to be here and show this. Chris Kemmler says, here they come. I've actually never seen a flyover in person, so this is going to be cool. Even watching Jenna's, it gave me chills to see it, so I can't wait to see it. KC-135 flew out of St. Petersburg. Nice. Awesome.
Hey, Josh.
Hi, how are you? Doing great. How are you guys doing?
It's like 2 years to find you.
Oh, that's awesome. Guys having fun?
Yeah, we thought we were going to miss you again because of Epcot. But,
Oh, yeah.
but glad to see you.
No, we're going to be here tonight, too, so I figured I'll just... Yeah, we're going to come back, so because the fireworks there are over at like 9:30 or 9:20, so I'm just going to stay parked here and should be good to go.
There we go. All right. Well, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Have a good day.
You want us? I can give you a selfie. I just got to hold this camera. That's a selfie. Really? All right.
Oh, cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Nice to meet you guys. Winter Garden. Okay, yeah, they're doing a circle. The F-35 is really cool. I've never seen one in person. I've just read about them. It's just cool. I don't know. Watching it on Jenna's stream a couple years ago when the Blue Angels flew over Epcot. I believe one of it, maybe she streamed the Thunderbirds too, because I know the Blue Angels have done flyovers and the Air Force Thunderbirds as well, and just all the different ones. But I think, and this isn't the Thunderbirds today. This is F-35s and a Stratotanker. Which is the Stratotanker is what they use for refueling in the air, which is really cool. Google it and you can see the way that they do that with the hose sticking out, and wow, what a precision maneuver that is. But anyway, I'm excited just to feel it. I actually don't have windscreens on because it's not windy, so you guys should be able to hear and feel everything. Yeah, we're gonna get to 4,000 here in just a second. Oh yeah, we used to live in Lakeland, so I was gonna take Liam to a what do you call it? I was gonna take Liam to the Sun and Fun flyover in Lakeland. U.S. Navy or the Blue Angels, right? Yep, the Air Force have the Thunderbirds. 8 minutes, friends, 8 minutes. I love how precision Disney is. They planned this castle show to be done right as the flyover starts. Oh, the balloon, yeah, I'll get around it. Don't worry, guys, we got this. No worries. See? Like clockwork. Yeah, they'll come behind the castle. They'll break off right over the center. Now remember, the highest point of the castle is not the center. The highest point of the castle, not the center. And so, so that is something that it uses a boom, not a hose. Sorry. Yep. Cool. Didn't know that. Thank you. But the Stratotanker, or not, sorry, the castle is not centered in the middle of the tallest spire. The castle is centered just to the left, in the right in the middle. So yeah. Oh, Eglin Air Force Base. Okay. And the Stratotanker came out of St. Pete. That's interesting. I just thought, since there was an Air Force Base in St. Pete, that would be a thing. 7 minutes, everybody. A dear friend helps coordinate many of the special flights and flyovers across the nation. That's awesome, Vinny. Oh, here we go, guys.
Good morning and welcome to the Magic Kingdom as we celebrate Independence Day. The United States Air Force will present a flyover high in the skies above the Magic Kingdom. The flyover commemorates 100 years of aerial refueling and will include one KC-135 tanker flown by the 6th Air Refueling Wing, as well as several F-35 stealth fighter jets flown by the 33rd Fighter Wing. There will be 2 passes high above Cinderella Castle. In just a few minutes, the Magic Kingdom is proud to present the United States Air Force.
Oh, that was neat. That was very uplifting. I loved it. We had some super chats here. Hold on just a second. I got Vicky. Richard Smith, $9.99. Happy 4th, Josh. Have a Coke and a smile on me. Thanks for all the streams. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate it. I am already very, very warm right now, but it is worth it to see this incredible, incredible show. Incredible sight. Almost 5,000 Tom Cruise will be flying with him. Yeah, right. 2 passes. Yeah, they always do 2 passes. It's super awesome. One of them they'll probably fly straight over, and the other one they may do a little bit of a break off. But then again, this is not the Blue Angels or the Thunderbirds, so they're not a stunt flying team. So I don't know. We'll have to see. No, if you look at it, the castle is not sitting right now. Danger zone inbound. Awesome. I just can't wait to feel it. I know we're going to feel it, and that's the best part. Hear it and feel. I'll try and get a picture of the second flyover. My pleasure to do this, guys. Hit the like, subscribe if you're new, and welcome to the stream. No, you didn't miss it. We have 4 minutes left. And you know, with them being the military, I bet they're fairly punctual. Hey, Rainwaters. Hey, Tim. I saw a couple people sending some stuff. Lots of people sending chats. What's their call sign? I don't know. You'd have to ask them. Goose, it's time to buzz the tower. Fly by neg. That's right. Negative. The pattern's full. Signal check. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. All right. All right. Give me just a second, guys. We're gonna switch it over. All right, I don't trust this connection. Hold on. Stand by. Actually, I'm just going to do it. Real quick, guys, intentional lag. I fixed it. We're back. Welcome back, guys. All right. Nope, I don't trust it. I got to have my signal. Thanks, Ron. Yep, AT&T with another fail. So we're on T-Mobile now.
Yeah, we did that.
Everyone get your cameras ready as they make their approach. The KC-135 tanker can carry up to 7 tons of fuel.
Wow. Boy, you could feel that. No, they're doing 2 passes.
Once again, good morning, everyone. And now, as the tanker has veered off to conduct aerial viewing operations in the Atlantic, we prepare to welcome back 4 F-35 stealth fighters from Eglin Air Force Base, Florida, where they train U.S. Air Force airmen to fly, maintain, and support one of the world's most premier fighter aircraft. In just a few minutes, the United States Air Force.
Oh, there we go. Yep. So the tanker is going to veer off, and then so we'll get the F-35s one more time. Yeah, that I didn't was not expecting that. That was the KC-135. Man, that's a big plane. How was the signal, guys? Were we good? Low and fast. That's right. Can we get engaged? We're going to do the opposite of low and slow. We're doing low and fast. William Watkins, $20. Thank you for sharing this with us, Josh. Cookies and Coke. Thank you so much, William. All right, good. I'm glad. Ooh, hello. I guess stay tuned. All right, I'm going to turn the chat off so I can be ready for this because I want to make sure I don't miss it this time. I didn't miss it, but the camera works really hard to do on that, but I feel like I did okay. All right, so again, subscribe if you're new. Stay tuned. We got another big pass coming up. And I'll watch the bit rate to make sure we're good. As they said, the tanker was heading out somewhere else, but yeah, I don't know. I can hear the screaming of the jet engines. Yeah, there you go. They sound different than they used to. They're just kidding. All right. It is hot, guys. It's very, very hot. Want to get a drink after this? They must have somebody on the radio at Central Magic Kingdom Control to turn the announcements on. Did you guys see it when it started? Because I didn't see it. Like, I saw it, and then I saw it when it was like already almost over the castle. Higher than I thought, I think. I was looking for them lower. Oh my gosh, Jenna, it was so loud. Good, I'll have to watch the replay. Okay. Whew. Dad said they just flew over their house. Okay. it's just kind of like this awe-inspiring like demonstration of power. It's just kind of amazing. It's like you never see this crowd. I don't want to risk turning around in case they come up, but you never see this kind of a crowd in the middle of the day. But we got to use that fireworks connection for a fireworks crowd. All right, here we go. That's a high altitude jet up there. I feel like they would have done the second pass by now. Like I said, I know somebody in the chat said they worked on it, said there was only one pass, but Magic Kingdom PA just said there would be more than one, so I don't know. It's a good question. You can rewind if you want to see it, but thanks, Christopher T. Wonder what's going on. Hey, Magical News Live, how are you? It's a little blurry. It shouldn't be blurry. Oh, maybe your quality went down. So just make sure you go back to 1080p. Because we had lag earlier, YouTube might have dropped your quality. So make sure you're on 1080p. It's 2 Hour House and Apopka. Okay, so they're not far out. Then Apopka's not far. Okay, here we go, guys. Yeah, we're at a good bit rate, so we should be fine. Oh wow. Jenna got a picture of them from her house. How cool. Jenna said they're so loud. Looks like there's only 3 of them in the pattern right now. They're in formation though. In the picture Jenna sent me. Guys, it's so hot right now. People mover after this. Stay tuned. They should have the jets on this time. I don't know about Afterburner, but they should have probably have the smoke on this time. I don't know. We'll see if they can do that or not. Nope, it's supposed to be one more time. Air traffic controllers on Casey's roof right now. That's amazing. Hey, how's it going, Steph? Steph and Liam, love you guys. Yeah, kudos to Josh for standing in the heat. I know. You know what? It's my pleasure. This doesn't happen very often. It's a great way for us to celebrate the July 4th and celebrate our military and celebrate America. A salute to all nations, but mostly America. Good stuff. Almost 5,800 people watching. And rewind if you missed it. They did one pass already with the Stratotanker, and they're going to be back for one more with just the F-35s. And I've heard they're close because Apopka's not that far away.
Hey, just for the video.
Here we go.
Here they come to bring the sound of freedom over Cinderella Castle.
Here they come. There they are.
Look.
That's cool. Oh, so cool.
No.
Whew. Thank you for your service, everybody, and happy birthday, America. You got the official Disney camera there. Wow. Man, that was cool.
So people were sitting outside like...
I think I kept him in frame that time. It's hard with the gimbal, but I think I did it. Could you guys see it okay? The screen's so dim, I think I got it, but let me know how it was. Oh, yeah. My goodness, friends. Stay tuned. Let's go ride something. It's like after fireworks. It was perfect. Good, good, good. Oh, I love Oshkosh. Thanks, guys. Wow. And correct me if I'm wrong, those are bigger planes, right? Than the those are bigger planes than the F-15s and F-16s that they usually do. So cool. No smoke. You're right. Look great. Awesome. Looks great, Bob. Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna go ride some people mover. All right, Deborah, 517. Well, thank you for watching. It fills you with a sense of awe. I'm glad I stayed back in the main street because it would have been, I'm sure there would have been no signal in the hub, and that would have been me standing out in the sun for no reason. So I definitely wanted to make sure. Oh, they're smaller planes with more tech. Okay, cool. Great camera work. Thanks. It was hard. You should have seen the whole crowd doing this. The whole crowd, like literally whenever the planes went over, everybody turned at the exact same time. Call that the sound of freedom. I agree. F-35 is slightly bigger than the F-16. Okay. Bigger, but not by a lot. Cool. They were definitely lower the second time, I thought. Everybody's running now. Would have been a great time to ride rides whenever that was going on. Myers and the Mouse. Hey, guys. Congratulations on your arrival of your new little one. Your new little grandbaby. There's Stitchy. Stitchy's like, that was cool. Oh, that would have been a good place. Got a lovely screenshot. Awesome. Now T-Mobile for the win. They could go lower without the KC-135. That's what I figured. That bigger plane obviously can't go as low. That thing's huge. So how big is the KC-135 compared to a commercial airliner? Like when we're talking, 737, like a standard commercial plane, like a 737, or like a really big one, like a 747. What's the comparison? You guys, anybody know? F-15s are pretty big. Okay, cool. I just really didn't know. Either way, we got some cool planes. I love it. Yeah, Stratotanker looked pretty big. It's about the size of a 737. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a 707. Someone mentioned it's a 707 frame. Okay, so yeah, so smaller than a 737 then. Well, literally, its only function is to deliver fuel. Guys, the people mover is not moving people. This is sad. People mover's having a rough week, guys. All right, we got to go ride something else then. Oh, it is a commercial plane. Nice. Please say hi. Oh, okay. Please say hi to Hot Rod on the stream. Hi to Liam and Hot Rod on the stream. Hello, hello. Hi, Liam and Hot Rod. All right, give me a second, everybody. We're going to go check some other things to ride. Let's see, so all the wait times are not going to be accurate right now because, yeah. Because everybody just got out of the show. So let me see real quick what else we can do. Haunted Mansion's only 15, but that doesn't seem right. We'll walk by it real quick. We also got Pirates is not bad yet, and they're both air conditioned. Small World, I mean, on July 4th that might be appropriate, even though it probably would lag. We did Carousel yesterday. We might do it later. I don't want to do it right now, though. that we can get through. Let's see. Whew. I saw a B-2 flyover when I was in college. That was so low and powerful that you didn't even hear it until it was on top of the stadium. The tech in aircraft is amazing. Wow. So cool. Actually, with the F-35 approach, you couldn't hear them that well until they were behind us, which makes sense because the jets are in the back, and that's the part that makes the noise. I don't know. The tech is just really cool. We did Hall of Presidents yesterday, which we'll maybe do again later. So yeah, we'll see. Shannon H. We could do Hall of Presidents again, I guess. Shannon H. $4.99 super chat says, first live stream, I've heard about how awesome this channel is from Main Street Moments. You did not disappoint. Shannon, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Shout out to Main Street Moments. They're always so nice to us. We've known them for a very, very long time. If there's wind noise, I'll fix it here in a minute. Yep, you can rewind a little bit and see where we're at. By the way, guys, we got Resort TV 1 Homes in the chat. That's one of our other channels. We do some real estate there. My wife Steph is on there, managing that. So go subscribe over there to Resort TV 1 Homes on YouTube. We got a lot of great videos about moving to Orlando. We could do the riverboat. That's not a bad idea. Super sticker from Jennifer Price, $1.49 ice cream cone. Thanks, Jennifer. All right, I got to put the windscreen on. It's going to get windy. What a fun day. So again, we'll be live later at 3 p.m. to do our July 4th stream of all the fireworks and all the fun. And tonight we will have all the fireworks shows, all the angles, all the things. You do not want to miss it. Oh, there's Main Street Moments. Yeah, we've known you guys for a long time. You've always been super nice and we appreciate it. Man, what a cool thing. I'm just still like on cloud 9 right now. Like it's, you could see if you're watching, you'd be like, what was the big deal? It was so short. And so I could see the cynic's point of view there, right? But it's just so impressive. It's just to hear and see and feel it. Yeah, flyover already happened, so just rewind. Moppers, if you can get a timestamp on it, on the flyover, that might help some people if they're joining the stream late, then they can go back and see it. Luckily, we always have rewind on, so you can rewind and watch it as many times as you want. I need a Cookie Monster t-shirt, yeah, for sure. Do I have one already? No, I don't. Super chat from Expedition Greg, $5. Happy 4th, everyone. Thank you so much, Greg. Appreciate it. Did I miss any other ones? Thank you, Imara. Oh, Graphic Wolf. I didn't get this one. Graphic Wolf, $5. Happy 4th. I was crew chief on a B-2 Stealth back in the day. Retired now. Graphic Wolf. Hopefully I didn't read that. My brain's a little frazzled after not sleeping much. Graphic Wolf, first of all, thank you for your service. And wow, what a cool story. And what a cool service that you did for our country. Okay. Deborah, $4.99. Thanks from Deborah. Thank you, Deborah. I think I read that one. Okay, I think we're good. F-16 Sea Vipers will do in flyovers in Colorado starting around 10 and going till noon. Nice. Hey, Goddess Hylia. They just went to 25. That's not bad. Yeah, we should have been over there, I guess, instead of going to People Mover. I didn't know. I guess I didn't know. Hey, Retro WDW, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. I'm just going to head across to do either the riverboat or Haunted or Pirates. I thought I was going to do the People Mover, but that didn't work out. Nearly a year since we were there. Yeah, time flies, doesn't it? Okay. Whew.
We're all right.
It's a picture of 8-year-old me posing with my cousin in front of one of those massive military planes. They are so freaking huge. Yes, they are. They really are. Yeah, depending on what kind they are. Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, that was good.
Christopher V, $4.99. Happy birthday to, hold on, it's hard to see. Emerson. Happy birthday, Emerson May. Whew. I'm gonna get some AC here, guys. I ended up doing a whole lap of the park because I didn't know. Maybe People Mover will be going again before we leave the park. We'll see. Otherwise, try and do it tonight. I'm sure it won't be down all day. I wonder what's going on with it. It was, like I said, I was having a rough day yesterday too. Yeah, Main Street Moments. It is hot, and we're not even close to. We're not even noon yet. Hello, it's me. Hey, Octavia. Yeah. No, it's luckily I'm kind of built for this. Looks a little toasty. I will, Myers the Mouse, thank you. Yep, I got plenty of water. I'm gonna stop around noon or so and take a lunch break. Water break now. Yeah, see, all that lined up pretty quick. That's all right. We'll do some of those later tonight. I could do the riverboat if it's open right now. I don't even know. Yeah, that's... Everybody's doing a lightning lane. That's going to be a bad call. It's July 4th. You got to go with the flow. Josh is built different. Are they not? Are they, oh, they are doing it. Hold on. Is it open? Let me see what we got here. Hold on. If I can get on the boat, I'll get on the boat. Okay. Yep, looks like we can get on the boat. Okay, let's just do that. It'll be nice and cool and pretty. And then maybe we can do Hall of Presidents. You guys want to do that? Because we won't be able to do Hall of Presidents later. It closes at 9. We won't be here by then. So if you guys want to do Hall of Presidents to celebrate July 4th, you could do that. Thank you, Graphic Wolf. So Haunted Mansion is really, really busy. I made the mistake of trying to go to People Mover, and I missed my chance. So all good. All right, here we go. All right. Welcome aboard. We always go on the second level so we can get some good shots, and it's usually less busy on the second level. Hi, Yukari. My pleasure. My pleasure. Liam said yesterday Hall of Presidents is his new favorite ride. That's awesome. I love that he enjoyed the history. Well, we can do Hall of Presidents. I think it's only appropriate that we do that today. And yeah, Voice of Liberty is going to be at 3 o'clock on our second stream. So I may not do too much today on this stream. So guys, don't forget to check out our awesome sponsors. We have Mickey Blog and MickeyTravels.com. Travels.com for the best in free Disney vacation planning advice. Go to MickeyTravels.com to book your next trip to Walt Disney World. That's MickeyTravels.com to book your next trip to Walt Disney World. Also check out MickeyBlog.com for some articles about how to plan your trip. OneHomes.com is in the chat with Resort TV One Homes. ResortTV1Homes.com, brokered by EA in Central Florida. Best in Central Florida that will. Is it lagging? Ooh, okay. The phone's doing this. All right, we're back. I may have to trade this phone in if it doesn't stop doing that. It just literally randomly like locks onto a bad tower. Yeah, no, the lag's done now. Lag is all done. I fixed it. Oh, I hope they don't fill in the river here. I think that'd be a really bad idea. Yeah, we're all back and good, guys. It's just, like I said, this phone is so weird. It just like grabs a bad signal, and you can see it because the bars go down. But then you just do airplane mode, and it just is fine. So I got to figure out why that is. Oh, that's funny, Dame Dystopia. Yeah, so there's going to be huge fireworks tonight. We're going to end this stream, take a break, and at 3 o'clock we're going to be live again at Epcot to do the Epcot fireworks, and then we're going to be doing the Magic Kingdom fireworks and giving you multiple angles and views. Hopefully there's an update or something. It's just weird. It's like it picks a signal that's far away for no reason. It just sticks on a bad signal, and I don't understand it. Engineers need to figure this out. Next time we go to Walt Disney World, we're taking Iz to HDP to test run the HOP to test run the Presidents. Yes, that's cool. BIM 1962, $10. Thank you so much, BIM 1962. Appreciate the $10 super chat. It's like hiccups, yeah. Does yours do that, Myers and the Mouse? Does your S23 do that? Yeah, it's like, it's good for a lot of things, and the main reason I want to keep it is because it charges the battery better, but that just random lag is really frustrating. I gotta figure out who I can contact about that. Samsung needs to figure that out. Yeah, we're using an S23 Ultra right now. Have an hour to kill, lunch at Epcot or lunch at Springs. Ooh, I don't know. I'd do lunch at Epcot. That's just me, though. Okay. Yeah, I need more water. All right, I'm done complaining. Sorry. It's good besides random lag. Yeah, for sure. And if you're not streaming, it's not a problem. So it's probably like not a big deal for them because, you know, anybody that's not streaming can just airplane mode and it's fine. And it may only do that when there's a constant connection. I have no idea. Either way, we're good. Yes, just once in a while it blips like that and airplane mode will kick in. No idea why. Yeah, exactly. The flyover, wasn't it great, Lisa? No, we can't get rid of Grimace. You're right. I'm glad to have him. I just, you know, like I said, I just wish it wouldn't do that. But luckily it didn't do it during the fireworks last night. And it usually does fine once you're in a good spot. Oh, okay, Christopher. Yeah, I do have two providers. That may be part of it, but who knows? We're going to leave here in just a minute. Undocumented software feature. Yeah, it's not a bug, it's a feature. Hey, Sean, I'm doing great. Ooh, Great Britain Fish and Chips. Good call, Paul. Oh, DMB, no worries, David. Yeah, it's all good. Ooh, Verizon's putting millimeter wave stuff. I hope everybody, all the people do that. I hope all the carriers do that. Yeah, thanks for staying with us, guys. Again, we'll be live again at 3 for all the fireworks. This is just a fun flyover morning stream. I was going to do Hall of Presidents, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait till 11:45. Worst part about fireworks at MK is getting out. Yeah, that's why you just hang out for a little while. I may have mentioned there's a number of prominent YouTube live streamers using the equipment, so it's a very visible issue. Oh, David. Okay, cool. Well, I hope that they understand that. Having two providers, you can basically on any modern phone, an iPhone or a Samsung, and it's most Android. Not well, at least the newer Samsung Galaxy phones. You have the option of a physical SIM card and an eSIM. So you can use a physical sim or an eSIM. Some phones even allow 2 electronic SIMs. But you can put both in and you can switch back and forth. You can't use both at the same time. Anyway. Oh yeah, they need millimeter wave in the parks, especially on like Main Street and the hub. They need it there for the capacity. Oh, they were trying to get the airports ready for 5G? Yeah, hopefully they've turned it on more. That honestly may be why some of the LTE that we use is changing, because they're switching things over. Oh, Adam did it from the Transportation and Ticket Center. Yeah, that's actually always good. I got a video from that later that I'm going to show that Jen and Dale did. All right, here we go. Just Jen will be with me later. Mom and Dad are staying home to rest. Why Samsung over iPhone? Because Samsung's way better for streaming. Give that gimbal arm a rest. Yes, for sure, Stream Finder. I will. I was gonna go see Hall of Presidents after this. Maybe I should have gone to see that. But well, we'll be fine. I lost my inside scoop for radios when my buddy left Apple, went to Amazon. Oh wow, that's interesting, David. Okay. Oh, you want to see the inside of the boat? Yeah, sure. There you go. So we're on the second floor. There's actually a little cabin in there you can sit in. And then we've got this little area, and then the front of the boat, of course, is the hot area where you can stand out there. Or there's one more floor above us. Seth, yeah, I've tried that and it works sometimes, but it's a little flaky.
Last call. Secure all cargo. All passengers aboard.
Cargo secured. All passengers boarded, sir.
All hands stand by. Engine room. Reverse 1/4. Cast off bow line.
Aye, aye, sir. Bow line away.
Engine room. Ahead 1/4. Sound last bell. Leadsman, sound off. Give me a depth reading by the mark.
By the mark.
Mark 4. Engine room. Ahead 3/4. Stand by. Steady as she goes. Captain.
Welcome aboard the Liberty Bell. I'm your captain, Horace Bixby, and my pilot with me here on the Texas deck is a young cub that goes by the name of Sam Clements. Hey, he's marking his 100th voyage down the river today with nary a calamity on his watch so far. Sam knows this river like his own backyard. Sam, tell our guest everything you know about this river.
Well now, I always figure it is better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than to open it and remove all doubt. But I will tell you this, I love this river more than anything else. I've loved this river, even from the time I was a toddler back in Missouri.
Oh, Dave was asking if the app automatically switches. No, I have to manually switch the app from connection to connection. Actually, I have to manually switch the phone.
Further out of port, I think I should mention that you best not be sitting on those handrails. They're the only thing between you and the river, and the river don't always take kindly to uninvited guests. We've also had reports of river pirates operating in the vicinity, so I wouldn't lean out beyond those rails for that reason either. Now, for those of you on the port side, that river town we're passing is frontier land. A few years back, it was no more than a boom town carved out of the wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to start a new life. Today, gentility and decorum are running rampant. Oh, it still has its share of footloose trappers, keel boaters, prospectors, and an Indian or two, but mostly it's flush time and well on its way to becoming a fine big city. Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown, Hannibal. It takes me back to when I was a barefoot boy growing up alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when I was younger, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. As I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all. That island over across the way on the starboard side was my stomping grounds when I was young. Exceedingly young. Marvelously young. Young by hundreds of years. Younger than I will ever be again. It's called Tom Sawyer's Island and is named for a friend from my boyhood. Even today, the only way you can get there is by raft. Old man Harper's grain mill is there, back in the woods just off Tom's Landing. And that's Mount Potter's Pond and his windmill. We almost hanged Walt once. And there's Huck's Landing. I always did like Huck. He could swear just wonderful. He and Tom and I spent most of our wild and reckless youth exploring that island. Lots of caves, lots of adventure, if you know where to look. And we all knew where to look. That's Superstition Bridge. It connects the Big Island to the Little. And if you follow the wilderness trail, it'll lead you right up to the gates of Fort Langley. It's the last trading outpost before we head into Indian country. Look off to the port side there. Every now and then, the water under that crest of rock comes to a natural boil and spurts out all over the place like a tea kettle left on the fire too long. The Indians around here used to tell me these geysers were actually unfriendly spirits, upset by uninvited trespassers traipsing all over their sacred hunting ground. There's Thunder Mountain open up in the sky over there. The Indians named it that because of the sound the falls used to make when the big rains came. Then the miners and prospectors and get-rich-quick speculators showed up, and the name stuck because of the sound of blasting powder going off every few minutes. There's not so much blasting these days. Ghost stories about a runaway mine train loaded down with simple-hearted, terror-filled folks like you. Captain. It's Beacon Joe.
Old Beacon's been marking this river for longer than I can remember. Every time the river gets a new channel, Old Beacon puts out a marker to let us know whether it's safe to travel around. However, Sam here has been bragging about which game to show. He can navigate the Liberty Bell on a heavy boat. Isn't that so, Sam?
Well, I was born humble, Captain, but mostly it's worn off. Captain, Indian Village to port.
Now that's something you don't see much out this way. That's an Algonquin Indian village. Looks to be from the Powhatan tribe. Usually they stay further east. I've seen Seminole in Miami this far west. And of course Shoshone, Blackfeet, and Crow, but I've never seen Algonquins out here.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose and deer and plenty of other critters along the shoreline.
Could be why the Powhatans are out this far. Just following the food trail. Other village off the port has been here for a while. Most of the Indians along the river don't quite know what to make of our steamboat. They call it Penelope, which means fire cave, because of the smoke and sparks pouring out of our docks there. The first time we passed this way, they thought it was the return of one of their heavenly messengers. They said our riverboat was a comet of the sun. Just beyond the village, up that hill, is their sacred burial ground. And those who fall in battle are placed atop the traditional bed of death. After nightfall, they'll return to mourn the great warriors on honor to the tribe.
Attention deck watch. Shoals to port starboard. Engine room, steady.
Shallow water, but there's no cause for worry. Sam knows every shoal and shallow, every snag and sandbar in this part of the river, and he'll navigate us through to save water. You wouldn't steer us wrong, would you, Sam?
I believe we ought never to do wrong, Captain, especially when others are looking. Leadsman, sing out.
Those of you that have been this way before know that the water can get fairly shallow along this stretch of the river. Leadsmen pull out the deck. Each mark is about 6 feet. Mark 20 is 2 pounds, and for us that means safe water.
Captain, we're passing. If you folks on deck look past the trees on the island, that's Fort Langhorne. Most of these old boys started out as trading posts. Then as settlers started heading west, the army came in and took them over. My feeling is, these days, there's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. Leechman, give me a depth reading. Sing out.
By the mark, halfway, halfway, no bottom, take water, halfway, take passage.
You see that brick mansion back over yonder there in the woods? I've heard folks hereabouts say it's haunted. They say it was built on sacred Indian burial grounds, and now it's filled with spirits. If you ask me, I'd say the ones telling those tales are the ones filled with spirits. If you want proof, just ask them. They got about 100 proof, I reckon. And whatever you do, don't strike any matches if they aim to breathe in your direction. And you won't just be seeing ghosts, you'll be joining them. We're approaching Liberty Square, which is home port for us. We'll be putting into dock shortly, so those of you on the upper two decks might be given mind to collect all your parcels and head to the lower deck. You got youngins who want to take them in hand before they get out of here. On behalf of the captain, myself, and the crew, thanks for flying the waterways with us. I hope I see you next time around the river beach.
Thanks, Sam, and thank you, everyone, for traveling the rivers of America with us today.
Engine room. Approach levee at 1/4 speed. Man the bow line. Pursuit, check freight and cargo. All hands prepare to dock. All passengers, stand by to go ashore.
Hello, boy meets, and welcome back to Liberty Square. At this time, we ask that you gather all your personal belongings, take them off your right hand, and make your way down to the very bottom deck to exit. Our one and only exit is found on the bottom deck of the boat, and the deck that is closest to the water. The way you are exiting will not be the same way that you entered, so please use one of our 7 stairwells found on either side of the boat to go down, down, down. All the way down to that bottom deck, the one that's closest to the water, for the one and only exit. Please watch your hand step as you disembark and enjoy the rest of your day here at the Magic Kingdom.
All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that. There's the inner cabin, by the way, if you want to see that. Cool, very cool. All right, so sorry I wasn't ignoring anybody. I was just trying to be quiet during the ride. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of cool discussion. Got us highly. Got a lot of tips on the cell connection. I've done a lot of research on all that. I know all the servicemen using modes and all that. I just don't usually talk about that on the stream. I don't want to give away all my secrets, but no. But anyway, I do mess with it a lot. Let's put it that way. I do mess with it a lot. And sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I think probably I mess with it too much. So you never know. Like, you could have one thing that works, like Myers and the Mouse said. You could have one thing that works one day, and then the next day it doesn't. But yeah, thank you. I spend a lot of time researching this stuff. But I know, I appreciate it. You were saying all this stuff. I was like, yep, I know a lot of that. But anyway, that's cool. It's a good knowledge that you have of that. Very impressive. Most impressive. Yes, Kelly, I'm going to head over to Hall of Presidents, even though it just started. I'm going to take my time and go over there, maybe go in a shop or two on the way over, and just stay cool. I've been in the shade and there's a breeze, but yeah, I'll give you a little bit of a heads up. I'm almost through 2 bottles of water already, and I just started at 10 o'clock. Yeah, thanks, Goddess Highly. I'm just really impressed with your knowledge too. That's pretty cool. I thought I was the only person who cared enough to find out all that stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I know I'm not, but I know a lot of people when I say this stuff, they're like, what? Britt and I've done a lot of research on it too. Hey, Blue Nose, how are you? I love that from the Canada movie, Who Will Know the Blue Nose in the Sun? It's really low like that. I think I got the right notes even. Hitting airplane mode does refresh the connection. Yep. Yeah, so what it'll do is it's probably hooked onto a tower that's further away, or a booster that's further away, and hitting airplane mode just causes it to find something closer. I think the phone thinks that it's helping the stream by not switching towers, and it just, anyway, I know you guys didn't come for tech talk, but yeah, so. All right. Let's go see what we can do for a minute. All the rides are busy. It's July 4th, you know, it's like not a big surprise. But we will be back live at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I would like to get Hall of Presidents in again for you guys. I know we did it yesterday, but would you guys like to still see it? Let me know, friends. Yeah, everything else is pretty long. All the indoor rides are longer, go figure. Wonder why. Hey, Jeremy. You guys want to do Hall? Okay, cool. Why not? Okay, good. Well, I'll try and sit. We had a good seat last night. I'll try and sit in maybe a different place. Then I'm going to end the stream, get some lunch, and go meet Jenna. That's the plan, Stan. Oh. All right.
I don't know if I'm supposed to go this way or this way.
More tech talk. I love it. I'm glad you guys like it. Some people don't, I'm sure. But some people do. Different strokes for different folks. First time on the stream, I really enjoyed it. Thanks, Nivik. And I saw somebody else subscribe too. Sorry I didn't get to call out your name, but I saw it, so somebody else subscribed. Nivek or Nivik, I'm sorry. Hey, Checker Champ. Yeah, we can do Hall of Presidents, because again, we get here later, it will not be open. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, it won't be open later. So I have to do it now. I feel sorry for any of the characters having to do parades today. Yikes. Actually, I didn't time this very well. Hold on. What's going on? I didn't time this very well because the parade, there's a parade at 12 o'clock. That if I come in here at 11:45, I'll miss that. Is the next show 11:45? Yeah. That's what I figured. Okay. All right, guys. Well, now we got to decide between Hall of Presidents and the parade. Let's see. It's called Blue Nose. It's just called Blue Nose, the song. Okay. Sorry, I didn't plan that very well, guys.
What's up?
Hi, how are you?
My phone's too hot. I have to get some cool it down.
Yes. Yeah. This I have the iPhone for my daily use, but this S23 Ultra is really good with heat management. Yeah, it doesn't get hot. It's pretty good. Are you on TikTok or Instagram? Okay. Very cool. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, this one's pretty good. We'll have to test it at the parade and we'll see how that works. But yeah, let's go in here and cool down for a minute though, guys. Hold on just a second. Probably the stream's gonna die in here. Maybe? Oh, it didn't. Well, that's good. I really want to do both. The thing is I never get to do the parade. That's what I'm thinking. Like, we did do this yesterday. So I don't know, I can't decide. We did not do the parade yesterday. Yes, we're gonna stream Voice of Liberty at 3 p.m. So either way, I'll be done about 11:15 or 12:15. Hey, Nervash, yeah, we already did the flyover. Do the parade in the next show after. I could, but that's going to be hard because the parade will go, even if I go down to Frontierland, the parade will start at 11 and go at least till 11, or start at 12 and go at least till 12:15. And then what will happen is this show starts at 12:15 sharp, and I'll miss that, and I'll have to go to the 12:45 show. So what I really should have done, is not go on the boat and gone to this show first. It's not a special 4th of July parade. Nope, it's just Festival of Fantasy, but it does have Maleficent and everything, and it's, I don't know, we just never get to show it. It's at 12. The parade's listed at 12, I just looked. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff later with, with all of our patriotic fun with Voices of Liberty and all that. So I don't know, we'll see. I guess I have to decide. I don't have a poncho, I have an umbrella. Ella. Okay. Oh yeah, the historical items are so cool. This is one of my favorite things over here. Like, I can't believe they have stuff from George Washington. Like, come on. Look at that. I'll probably jump out to Frontierland and see it. Heat stroke isn't patriotic. Well, if I do the parade, I will. That is true. If I do the parade, I'll just go out right before it starts and get whatever view I get. I'm not worried about that. Boat Shrek / Donkey 2024. Hey, Universal, how are you guys? We did do this yesterday. Hey, DJ. Sorry, I didn't plan very well, but it's been a good stream, so it's kind of whatever at this point. Is it blippy? Yeah, I can turn the Wi-Fi on while we're in here. Oh, now we're on Wi-Fi. We should be fine. Yes, that's true. There is a nice place to watch stuff there. Watch parades right in front of Frontierland. Owen says, I'm currently in part possibly having early heat exhaustion. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not nice outside for sure. It's very, very hot. We were there yesterday and almost melted. HFE was a great reprieve. Okay. Like I said, we are going to be showing Voices of Liberty later, so that'll be fun. Its boots are so long. Oh yeah, no, I know you guys aren't complaining. I'm just trying to decide. I really appreciate the support, guys. I should have planned a little better, but the boat was fun, so you can't regret no matter what you do. Yeah, that's an official seal, and the only other one is at the White House. That's right. Yes, that is really Universal in the chat. Yep, they come in sometimes. Never when we're at Universal for some reason. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. I got to give you a little bit of a hard time. Fishing reel with box. Oh, and Mara jinxed me out right there. So either way, this is we'll be done at 12:15 because I need to get some lunch. Oh yeah, no, we're glad to have him here. And Duke Hall gets some AC. Yeah, I'm good. I'm kind of like Tanita said, I'm kind of used to this. I'm kind of built different. Hey, George Washington had that plate, and then those little buckles I was showing. Little buckles were his too, which is kind of cool, from like 1797. Like, that's insane. Hey, Disneyland Paris fans, how are you guys? Yeah. So the only other official seal is in Washington, D.C. Yeah, guys, Disneyland Paris fans. Disneyland Paris fans, have they changed their live streaming policies in Paris yet? I heard they were gonna make a rule against it the other day. There are no bad choices. That's right. So here's the thing. This goes until, I'm trying to think. This goes until 12:15. And then I might be able to run to Main Street and get the end of the parade. How about that? Let's try it. I like the fact that it isn't planned, period. I used to like the days at Disney World you can just go where you are. I love that. I love it. Exactly. So we have about 15 minutes left till showtime. So what if we do that? What if we stay here, watch the show, and then I run down to Main Street and watch the end? Not yet. Okay, good. DLRP. That's good. Let's do that. We'll run down to Main Street and catch the end of the show. Best of both worlds, and I can still end at like 12:30. I love it. Then I get some lunch. Yeah, so the parade starts at 12, but I should be able to catch the end of it by Main Street. How long does it take to get down Main Street? Does anybody know? Like, how long does it take to do the route? I should be able to catch some of it. Really cool too. You can't see it on the stream maybe, but of course you know they have it protected for good reason. You should not be able to walk on something that's sacred, but it is raised. It's embossed into the carpet. I bet cast members probably go over and probably vacuum it on the off times. Nothing bad about it. I'm the same way at the parks, and the rest of my family probably just can't believe I have the energy. Yeah, for sure, Tanita. Yeah, you could probably keep up with me. Glenn, I'm using a I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Right now on Wi-Fi. I just read no cameras or selfie sticks allowed in Paris anymore. Well, yeah, selfie sticks is pretty much everywhere. But as far as cameras, I mean, I would be surprised if they didn't allow cameras. I mean, even if people were just taking pictures with their family, they would want people to be able to do that, I would think. But yeah, who knows? Okay, Dave says we might make it. Okay, cool. 27-minute route. Okay, so we'll make it for some of it at least. If I go all the way down, if I run from here, take the back way down, I should be able to make it then. Cool. The dragon, no, we don't want to even say that. We want the dragon to stay safe. Jen and Dale in here? Let's see. No running allowed. Yes, thanks, Jenna. Yep. No, I'm going to stay in here, Jenna. I'll be smart. I'm going to stay in here where it's nice. Just tuning in, we're working out of MacDill after launching the KC-135 for this flyover and other work. I was so hoping I'd find it on YouTube. I'm glad you got it live. Wow, Randy. Wait, did you help launch the KC-135? So that's why I figured it came out of MacDill. Somebody was saying it came out of somewhere else, like Eglin or something, but can you confirm that then the KC-135 came out of MacDill? That's pretty cool. 20-25 minutes. Okay, so we have plenty of time then. Let's do this. We'll run to see the parade and stream over. Then at 3 p.m., Jenna will be live with me at Epcot for all kinds of fun. Thanks for your service, Randy. Kind of random right now, guys. Sorry. Okay. All right. So here, let's do some of the harder. Let's do some of the harder presidents to name here. All right. So first of all, everybody should know who this is. Let me know if you think you know who this is without looking at the thing. Oh my gosh, Eddie! Wow. Oh my goodness, Eddie just sent a $100 super chat. Be safe, Josh, because the temperature is supposed to reach around 94, 95. Cool drinks around me. Thanks for everything, Jenna, you, Jenna, and the rest of the family do for us. Thank you so much, Eddie. So who is this gentleman here? Does everybody know? A selfie here. Let me selfie while we're looking at this. Oops, sorry. Okay, here we go. All right, so thank you, Eddie. That's very, very kind, very generous. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, that's so kind. Oh, and by the way, before we talk about who our president is up here, I got my Freedom Fireworks and Fairy Tale shirt on. I know it's a little late for July 4th because obviously it won't come the same day, but if you want to get one just for the rest of the summer, for next year, for whatever patriotic occasion, then you can definitely go to shop.resorttv1.com and grab that. That's shop.resorttv1.com and go ahead and grab that. All right, here we go. President Nelson, I love it. Yeah, the flyover already happened. Very generous, yes, okay. So Thomas Jefferson, that's right. So who's this gentleman in the middle? Let's see what Randy said. He said it's an honor. I'm so glad. Yeah, Andre, that video from last year is still up. I didn't see what he said, but yeah, so Randy, just let me know if that's, if you guys launched that out of McDill. You might not be able to tell me, I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Wilson, you got it. More Beverly, please, got it. Woodrow Wilson. Of course, we all know who this gentleman is. Got Ronald Reagan here. You always think about the presidential elections being from on even years, but actually he was president from 81 to 89 because they take over in January of the odd year. Your wonderful, wonderful paintings. So these are official presidential portraits. Isn't that cool? They're on loan from the presidential museums and libraries. Oh, that's reproduced. Okay, cool though. F. Franklin D. Roosevelt. He was the only person. Lyndon Johnson said he was the only person I ever knew anywhere who was never afraid. It's pretty amazing how, at least in those times of turmoil and trouble in the country, that it always seemed like the right person was there for the job. Streaming Disney, $4.99. Thank you so much for that super chat. Happy 4th. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, Jimmy's still with us. That's right. And I didn't get this one last night. I knew FDR here. But I did not get. This is James Monroe, and he was the 5th president. And Thomas Jefferson says, "Turn his soul wrong side outwards, and there's not a speck on it." A bit much warmer than yesterday. No, I'm actually doing better now. I'm nice and cool in here. Yeah, think about the tumultuous times that Roosevelt presided over. And he was president he was the longest serving president, 1933 to 45. 12 years, because he actually did serve 3 terms. Of course, there he is, Mr. Lincoln. Let's see what the quote is for him. When justice, rights, liberty, union, and humanity were involved, then you may all stand aside. No man can move him. No set of men can. Wow, that's pretty cool quote. No man can move him. No set of men can move him. Like basically saying that he is steadfast in his beliefs, which is pretty cool.
I was sitting during the whole show.
say about President Jackson here. A man of intelligence and one of those prompt, frank, ardent souls whom I love to meet. Aaron Burr. Oh, FDR died at the beginning of his 4th term. That's right. Hey, Lily's Life. Good to see you last night. Oh, I forgot about that when the White House was burned. Yeah. There's all, you know, it's funny. We always think about, and again, not to get political, and please don't get political in the show, you know, but we always think about all the tumultuous times we deal with now. But there's been so many times throughout history in our country where we had really difficult times, and we've dealt with it and moved forward. So. Lincoln's quote is behind our family motto of leaving the world a better place than we find it. Yes. And another thing that, another one of the things that Lincoln always said was, whatever you are, be a good one. I love that. Whatever you are, be a good one. Oh, Steve, yeah, that's interesting. I forgot that he had been elected to a 4th, but died before he could serve it. Hey, Tiki Man fan. Really cool history, and I'm glad we can talk about history without, again, getting in arguments about it. It's great. How can I get a ball cap? Oh, the Resort TV One ball cap. We need it. It used to be at Corner Sports. They might still have it there. Corner Sports store. I'm not sure. Cornersportsnb.com. You might be able to get one there, or we need to put it on one of our shops. I'm not sure. That's right, Kimberly. It's how we react, exactly. We have 5 minutes to showtime, and we are going to stay cool.
Where are you from?
Here in Orlando.
Hi.
I was just looking at some of the quotes on the walls for each of the presidents. Really cool stuff.
So happy Traders, Independence Day.
Oh, right, exactly. That's very cool. We're doing a live stream here, so everybody in the live stream, I was having them guess some of the more difficult to guess presidents, so they were all doing pretty well. So what's your favorite quote from one of the presidents that you remember?
Well, there's a lot of good ones. One that I think should be a required reading for all Americans was
Yes.
written by the father of the Constitution, James Madison.
Okay.
He wrote, and I quote, "One's rights are only your rights, so far as they do not impede someone else's. Herein lies the purpose of the existence of government, not to restrict one's creator-given choices and freedoms, but to channel them, so that in their exercise you are not taking away anyone else's."
It's a great quote.
Oh, it is.
It's a really good quote.
There's no absolute rights.
That's right.
Free speech doesn't mean you can slander someone.
Exactly.
Right?
And
to bear arms doesn't include nuclear warheads. There's
right,
limits.
right. You can't yell bomb in an airport. There are limits to that, yes. Yeah, no, that's true. I loved the Lincoln quote. I hadn't read the quote about him where it said, when it comes to his values, no man or no set of men can move him. I thought that was pretty cool. Wasn't the exact wording, but that was the gist of it. I thought he was the guy that, yeah, he had his belief, and that was what he was going to do, and there wasn't anybody that was going to change that. That's pretty cool.
Now, a lot of these things politically are a matter of perspective. Now,
Right.
is that being principled or is it being hard-headed?
Well, hey.
It depends on which side of the issue you look from,
Yep, and sometimes in history that's what was needed.
Right. Now,
So, yeah.
On the flip side, you can be open-minded or wishy-washy. It's all
Right, exactly, yeah,
I
you're
don't
right.
know which it is.
You're right, absolutely. Very cool. Am I correct in assuming this is the only one outside of the White House, correct?
No, 3 exist.
3 exist, okay.
There's not one in the White House.
Not in the White
The
House.
White House is a presidential seat.
Okay,
It's one of these at the Capitol building.
in the Capitol.
One here. There used to be one in Independence Hall, but that's been taken back to the National Archives. That's not on display anymore. So there's only 2 on display right now.
Okay.
This one in the Capitol.
The one in the archives is just in safekeeping.
Storage.
Yeah. Okay, very interesting. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jose, there is. American history is not something dead and over. It is always alive, always growing, always unfinished. That's right. Isn't that a great quote? Yeah. The amazing stuff. Another great way to say that too. You know, that your rights are only your rights as far as they don't impede somebody else's. Very, very good. Very good concept for everybody to remember. This one of the cast members that's in here, he's one of the ones that's been in here for a long time. He's very knowledgeable. That's why when he walked up to me, I thought, well, we can get some great, I'm sure we can get some great knowledge to share with you guys. Yeah, isn't it interesting? A lot of people don't realize that if you study history, that Ben Franklin was never president. Very, very, obviously important person in American history, but was never president. He has a master's in history and is a wonderful teacher. That's awesome, Brittany. I think good history teachers, too, have a way of bringing history to life, even the difficult parts, where we say, hey, we kind of messed up on this one. And it's okay to say that sometimes. Well, here, let me show this real quick. Here is Lincoln and Walt. They did great moments with Mr. Lincoln. All right. I may have to change connection here. We shall see. It might hold. No, we're good. Ron, have you ever done this one? I think he's watching. I think it's Wi-Fi. Oh, maybe not. Still seems to be working. All right, I'm going to go to the other side. More humility will serve our country well. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm going to go over. Hold on, guys. Real quick switch.
Hello and welcome to this reverent celebration of America's leaders, both past and present. Now, Walt Disney World Resort is proud to present the Hall of Presidents.
This program is dedicated to the memory of Walt Disney. In 1971, his love for America inspired the creation of the Hall of Presidents, a place to celebrate the optimism and goodwill he saw at the heart of the American story. Walt's vision was to honor the nation by honoring the American presidency.
It is 1783, and the smoke is clearing in the wake of the Revolutionary War. Over the course of 8 grinding years, General George Washington has led a force of shopkeepers, farmers, and Native American allies to victory over the greatest military power in the world. A new nation has been born, independent and free. The founders must form a national government. In 1787, through months of passionate debate, they create a written constitution. For the country's highest office, they imagine something new in the history of the world. A leader not born to power like a king or queen. A leader who has not seized power through conquest. A leader not separate from the people, but elected by the people, from among the people. We, the people. This is a new idea, an American idea. The idea of a president. The people don't know exactly what a president will be, but there is little doubt who it will be. George Washington's stature and bearing have marked him as a leader. His integrity has made him a great one. Washington knows that many generals who have led successful revolutions make themselves dictators or kings. Instead, he steps down from power and retires to his home, Mount Vernon. The world takes note, and George Washington becomes the symbol of American ideals. In the first presidential election, it's Washington by a landslide. The only doubt seems to be his own. He writes, "Integrity and firmness is all I can promise. Integrity and firmness is exactly what we need." Everything he does as president will set a model for his successors. His final act may be the most important of all. After 2 terms, with no term limit in the Constitution and amid overwhelming support to stay in office, he steps down once again and hands power back to the people. He wants us to speak, to elect a new president. During the early years of the Republic, we choose leaders as different as Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Andrew Jackson. Elections are often bitter. Each president stands at that fiery intersection where personal character meets the challenges of the times. Some call the presidency a glorious burden. Jefferson calls it a splendid misery. We, the people, must choose well. We elect 15 presidents before the course of history brings us to the edge of a crisis like no other. A nation born of freedom still permits slavery. As the country pushes west, will new states be slave or free? The question produces bitter conflict. The issue rocks the election of 1860 and brings Abraham Lincoln onto the national stage. The tall, lanky, some say uncouth candidate from Illinois is a master of words at a time when speeches are printed in full for people to read. A house divided against itself cannot stand, he has said. With Lincoln's election, the House does indeed divide. Civil War. 11 states secede from the Union. The war becomes a defining passage in the American story. The president's own inner strength and depth of character changed the course of history. Lincoln had come up the hard way, on the American frontier, desperately poor, with less than a year of formal schooling. His early years were scarred by tragedy, the death of his mother, his sister, his first love. He struggles with depression, but never loses his determination to rise above it. He once said he's driven by a desire to leave the world a little better place for having lived in it. The war rages. Lincoln fights to preserve the Union and end slavery. Neither is a sure thing. At Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 6 months after one of the bloodiest battles of the war, the president dedicates a cemetery to the thousands of soldiers who died there, in words we can never forget.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation, so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives, that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work, which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
The blood of over 500,000 Americans is spilled in the Civil War. President Lincoln's enduring hope is to give true meaning to the sacrifices of so many, to lead us to that new birth of freedom. With the end of the war and the end of slavery, a new birth truly begins. As we roll toward the 20th century, settlers roll west on wagon wheels and railroads connect the nation coast to coast. Millions of immigrants pour in from Europe and Asia. Population doubles. Our economy triples. Our standing among nations rises. We need presidents who can lead both at home and abroad. At the same time, a young Theodore Roosevelt is retreating from New York politics and personal tragedy. The death of his wife and his mother on the same day in the same house. In the Badlands of North Dakota, he rethinks his life and the life of his country. He returns stronger in body and spirit. His renewed energy is just what his country needs. American industry is booming, but social tensions are rising. A progressive movement is bubbling up, pushing for change, and change is needed in the working and living conditions in cities. The gap widens between rich and poor. The demand for change grows stronger. Teddy Roosevelt is a knight on a crusade. He speaks with force and vitality in clear terms that make colorful headlines at a time when mass-market newspapers have become the new media. To define his foreign policy, he borrows a phrase from an African proverb: speak softly and carry a big stick. But his greatest accomplishments are made at home. He breaks up giant monopolies, protects workers' rights, and calls for a square deal for all Americans, rich and poor, capitalist and wage earner.
And a square deal for every man and every woman in the United States.
He calls on America to be as great as the natural grandeur of its lands. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground, he tells us. And we do.
1932 election now.
When we elect our 32nd president, it is the worst of times. The course of history and the course of one president's life again shape a turning point in our national destiny. Franklin D. Roosevelt, paralyzed by polio, knows how to restore the faith of a people paralyzed by the Great Depression.
I believe in practical explanation and in practical policy.
He has found the inner strength his countrymen now need. He speaks to us like a friend, a neighbor. His optimism is contagious, his voice perfect for the latest breakthrough medium, radio. He calls us to believe we have nothing to fear but fear itself. And we do believe.
Tonight's attacks on England are perhaps the most widespread of the war in the course of the day.
But an even greater challenge dominates his final years in office. The Second World War.
We must be the great arsenal of democracy. This is an emergency as serious as war itself.
We stun the world with our production. When bombs fall on U.S. troops in Pearl Harbor, he calls us to fight on the war front and sacrifice on the home front.
The harder the sacrifice, the more glorious the triumph. So spoke America in the year 1776. So speak Americans today.
The world changes. The country changes. And yet, in one sense, what we need most from our presidents has never changed. A guiding vision that calls forth the best that America can be. Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard M. Nixon, Gerald R. Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump. And now we come to the present. Once again, we place our trust in the idea of a president, as we have from the beginning.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April, 1789, that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States, and I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
The presidency of the United States is a role unique in the world, an office entrusted to each president by us, we the people. Therein lies the genius of that new idea, now over 200 years old. A new idea our presidents have turned into a great American idea again and again.
So amazing. Look at that, there it is. Alright, so here's the plan. Let's watch from here. Is that the beginning of it? Well, how could that be any better? It can't. That's pretty cool.
That's the first one.
Most efficient thing in the world, by the way. Shout out to these cast members watching. To hang out for a second, and they get it, and they do it very, very with precision. And that's it. They have a double rope. Isn't that amazing? And this girl here is doing such a great job keeping everybody back. All right. All right. Anyway, those cast members do a great job with that. Oh, that didn't work. Did it? Anyway, like clockwork, like I was trying to say. Sorry. Okay, so. Should be back with the lag now. So everything here. Yeah, they do such a great job. So we just have to wait patiently. And then we can cross the bridge. Now, I don't want to cross the bridge, actually. Go this way. So again, really, really awesome. Awesome job, cast members. They just, I mean, they're very well trained and they just make it happen. And then here it comes right here. Josh just sent $20. Happy 4th. We were also all right. I switched back to T-Mobile. I needed AT&T inside the Hall of Presidents. Haunted Presidents. I needed AT&T in there. I need T-Mobile out here because AT&T is horrible in crowds. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We're back now. All good. Anyway, cast members did a great job. All right. Okay, that's a good question. Does the parade music come from the float? So it comes, actually, from both places. The underliner, they call it, which is the thing that keeps going that you can hear kind of in the background, comes from the speakers throughout the park along the parade route. It's not happening here because we're not in the parade route. But I'm going to go get Maleficent again, by the way, for you guys. But the music from each specific float, like Maleficent music, goes with her. The Tangled music, the Peter Pan music, all that comes from the floats. So we're going to get a great shot of Maleficent over here. Then we're going to end the stream and I'm going to have some lunch. This has been so much fun. But yeah, anyway, I just love watching the cast members do their thing after the parades. It really is really cool. They are very well trained. Hey, Noelle, I forgot to say hi to you earlier. And again, I apologize for the flag. I didn't have time after I got out of Haunted, or I keep saying Haunted Mansion. I didn't have time after I got out of Hall of Presidents to show the oh, hi. How are you? Thank you. Oh, awesome. Having fun? Very cool. Of course.
Things to do.
Yeah, no worries. Nice to meet you. So here comes Maleficent here. Let's see. You hear that? So that's coming from the Maleficent float. It also comes from the underliner speakers at the right time. Okay, so here we go. See if she'll do it here real quick. Gotta keep moving here.
Hi, friends. Y'all wait over here. Please be inside that yellow tape line as much as possible, right?
All right. I got bad luck on the dragon today. All right, fine. There we go. Maybe. Guys. Sorry. For the super chat, I'll read it in just a minute. photos. Yeah, that's not easy to do because there's a lot of places you can't stand. So, not easy to do, but we did it. By the way, if you ever want to get out during the parade, there is a walkway here. Let me zoom out. There is a walkway. That'll work real well for you. All right, we'll get around the town square here. Then we'll say bye to Mickey and Minnie, and then we'll say bye to everybody. Here's Minnie over here, by the way. All right. This is so much fun, guys. I love it. You guys are the best. And thank you for all the super chats. So generous. My phone's getting hot. Okay, Melissa. That's not too bad. Melissa Manuel, $50 super chat. Thank you so much. That $50 super chat, Melissa. And Scott. $10 from Scott Zagranick. Have a great 4th. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, both of you, for all the great super chats. Behind the tree, of course. Here we go. Come on. One more. There it is. Guys, yep, I see the Kayla super chat. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get the dragon here, so I'll get him. I promise. Kayla Pettit, $4.99. I just bought the Hocus Pocus Lego. Have you seen the Cinderella Castle one? No, Kayla, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen that. Actually, I saw the Duplo Lego castle thing. Thank you, Kayla. Thanks, Noel. Thanks, everybody. That was awesome. Thank you for all the kind words. I saw MN said they wish they could contribute something. Don't ever worry about that. Just enjoy the streams. We appreciate and love each and every one of you guys. And the fact that you watch is thanks enough. And we'll be back on at 3 o'clock. So I got to get some food and head to Magic, or not Magic, we're here. Head to Epcot. By the way, luckily the clouds came over here and it got way cooler. So yes, I was chasing Maleficent down there to get some fire. And I was glad to do that because I like to see it too. But it wasn't too bad now. So I'm going to get some food, some air conditioning, charge up the devices, and we'll be back and better than ever at 3. So don't go anywhere. Sorry.
Let's go down Main Street. Let's just go down Main Street. This
What?
is Main Street. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Carly. CM transferred her Guardians reservation. Oh, that's cool. Well, thank you. Wow. I'll have to see if we can do that or not. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. All right, let me grab some. Had a couple super chats here. Carolyn Blasco, $9.99. Thank you, Josh. What a great 4th of July event. Thank you, Carolyn. Sherry Ruggiero, $4.99. Josh, amazing job. I think that's the most I've ever seen a dragon breathe fire. You really chased it down in that heat. Now drink some water. Thanks, Sherry. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you, Sherry. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, we're okay. It's not too bad. So, but thank you, everybody, for being here. So, yeah, we are going to be back today at 3 o'clock. This stream is going to redirect into the new stream right away. And we'll be back on that stream at 3 to show the Voices of Liberty in all their 1776 outfits, I believe is what they said online that I saw. So, yeah, so that we will be doing that, and it will be awesome. So don't miss it. Super, super awesome. We'll go down here by the castle and say goodbye. Thanks, Roger Dragon. Thanks, everybody. Here we have one more super chat, I think. Captain Robert. Thank you, Captain Robert. $5. U.S. Air Force, Nevada. Hippo character applauds whilst nodding in approval, saying GG. Thank you so much, Captain Robert. Appreciate that. And I hope everybody has a fantastic and wonderful, wonderful day. And well, 2 hours or 3 hours, and we'll see you soon. Because, yeah, don't miss the later stream. Don't miss it. And again, you will automatically be transferred over to it, so it should be easy to find, everybody. All right. Genuine Disney Files, $5. Thanks, Josh, and happy 4th. Thank you, Genuine Disney Files. I appreciate that. We'll check real quick and see if there's any PayPal. Again, you guys never have to send... Oh, there was one. You guys never have to send us anything. But just want to make sure I thank everybody. Christine sent $10 on PayPal. Happy Independence Day, Josh and Jenna from Christine. Thank you, Christine. Appreciate it. All right. I think I got them all. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for all of the kindness, and we'll see you soon. Oh, there's another one. Oh my gosh, Kimberly. Wow. Good grief. You guys are way too generous. Kimberly, $74.23. Josh, this has been a glorious way to spend the morning. Thanks for the above and beyond effort today after a late night yesterday. Looking forward to the second stream with you, Jenna, and the Resort TV 1 family. Please hydrate. Happy 4th, everyone. Thank you so much, Kimberly. My goodness. I appreciate that. Hold on just a second. A little selfie here. Thank you, Kimberly. Appreciate that very much. That's tip of the hat. So thank you very much, Kimberly. That is very, very kind. We appreciate it so, so very much. I'm going to slip around to selfie mode here. And I hope that you have a great afternoon. We'll see you guys here in just a couple hours. All right, everybody. So yeah, so we'll see you at 3 p.m. So don't miss it. Don't go anywhere. And yeah, we'll get it. All right, everybody. Awesome, awesome. I'm trying to stay out of the way here. I'm in the way. All right, so you see it 3, new stream, all fun, guys. OTTA's running, nice. That's awesome. We'll have to write it tonight, guys. We'll have to write it tonight because I do need to get some lunch. I could go write it now.
You're so pretty. Thank you.
Kind of want to write it. All right, well, we'll write it later. It's fine. I'm going to take my break and get some lunch because it's getting late. I need to get some lunch. So we'll see you later, guys. All right, everybody. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.